For the latest top tips, reviews and advice, please subscribe below.
Hello and welcome to Attwoolls Camping and Leisure with me, Mike. Today I'm giving you guys a review video on a very exciting new product here from Vango. So this here is the Vango Vienna. The Vienna is unlike any awning that Vango's ever done, and actually, to be fair, is unlike any awning on the market. Basically because it is an inflatable all-season awning that uses the best fabric in pretty much any fabric on the market. So if you ever heard of Tenkate, which make the best fabrics there, this uses Tenkate residential. But not only does it use it in the roof, but also sides. Other manufacturers, such as sort of Isabella or Bradcott and that sort of thing, they only tend to use it in the roof, which again, obviously because it's the most point of UV sunlight. But using it all over, it makes it a different kettle of fish. Plus the fact that necessarily it uses inflatable, the whole awning can be put up in the best part of sort of 15 odd minutes. And you can check out our own Attwoolls pitching and packing videos on how that went and how simple and easy it really is to put it up. You can also have the benefit of removing the sides and also the front, which necessarily reduces the whole interior weight, so it makes it easier when you're feeding it through the rail. Generally, I think it just looks dead on smart. And the fact that the interior sides of it just feels so homely, and yet again with the fabric, if you're not aware of Tenkate, they make pretty much the best fabrics, you know, certainly for awnings or anything like that in the world. The joys of it is naturally breathable, so essentially it's a mixture of polyester and PUV fabric, which allows it to be a lot cooler inside. So regardless of whether it's literally baking hot or it's sort of winter, you know, it reacts to the material. So in hotter weather, the weave kind of allows air to pass through it, and it's a lot cooler on the inside. On the flip side of that, when it's sort of quite cold, it keeps its tension and it's a lot warmer inside. Honestly, it's amazing how we were in here the other day and it was chucking down rain, it was quite cold. We're in there and it was just warm. It's just lingered and warm. As soon as you stepped in, it was brilliant. Generally, it pretty much comes with everything you would need as such. So you've got obviously the industrialised storm straps on the side as well as the front. You've also got like roof linings, but I'll go through all of the nitty gritty stuff of extras on the inside. Generally, the joys of it actually is, because it comes in a nice single bag, but it's designed to be left up January through to January. So it doesn't matter what the weather is, you can leave this thing freestanding. During testing processes, they were leaving this up for about 2 to 3 years constantly. And that's just remarkable. It's exactly what you want for a seasonal awning, but without the hassle, obviously, of having to pump it up every single time. Generally, like I said, it's quite a nice sort of concept. It's 4 meters along the width, but 3 meters out from the depth. So it gives you a good sizable room inside when we look inside of there, as well as the dual doors. So you can buy, obviously, annexes to go on either side if you wished. Alternatively, when the annex is in place, you've still got a door to come in and out of, so it's quite works well. Generally, it's one we're going to have on our display showroom just because it's such a spectacle and so unique that without seeing it, I don't think you really understand the concept or the feel, the fabric of it. So generally, I think it's a really, really nice model. Obviously, like I say, completely air, so even these little front parts here are completely inflatable, but it is pretty much solid as a rock. So even with like an additional strapping, you've still got some strapping to go on the side here. It pretty much is what it says on the tin. Beautiful big high-spec PVC windows obviously give you plenty of light, but also give you great clarity as well, even with the top part here as well. But generally, really impressive model, and let's have a little look more and talk about more features as we head on inside. So now we're inside the Vienna, first thing you can feel is actually kind of the homely feel of it. And the things you can certainly see is the interior height we've got is incredible. You know, I can stand anywhere in pretty much the awning. I can't even touch the roof from this point here, which really helps when you come to the kind of classical style roof, is you've got great headroom inside of here. Yeah, again, you can see obviously the crystal clear windows I talk about on the outside, great visibility when you want to, but also you've got curtains, like a caravan style curtains, but with a little bit of a twist. So there's zips. So you can actually remove, obviously take them down altogether. Alternatively, if you want better coverage, it gives you that extra level of privacy. One thing you find necessarily, you haven't got to take them in, take them out every single time you do this. All they can simply do is unzip down and they can roll into a small little storage pocket you've got down the bottom here. And it just keeps it at bay. Alternatively, again, you can go kind of halfway with it. So it's a lot more versatile in terms of keeping things sort of private, but then still having light coming in. and you get a beautiful big PVC panel on top. Really helps to allow light to come in as such. The front panels and the side panels can be completely removed, all but the back panels here. Like I said, that helps to reduce the weight when you're actually putting it through the awning rail, but it also gives you versatility that if you wanted to add sort of mesh panels in the front or the sides, you can get a really good circulation of air without having sort of the bugs and stuff coming in. Alternatively, on the flip side of that, it still allows you to have kind of an annex zipped on and part of it, and still access for coming through the side doors. And the side doors, yet again, you've still got a nice PVC window to get visibility, curtains, but then also a fly met built into it as well. A new thing for basically 2019 is Vango have created what they call a DSS, which basically stands for draft sort of sealant system, which allows you to not have any sort of classical kind of rear poles as such, so the way it's completely air, there's nothing to it. And it helps just to give you a better seal against the caravan. More importantly, probably with windows, if you're going over a window, it gives you the ability to have extra pressure where you want it to make sure nothing's going to come through. But you can check out our own little video explaining about DSS on obviously the rest of our YouTube channel. The one thing to mention not only is, for the price of what you're paying, you do actually get incredible value. Not only have you got 10 catty of residential on the roof and on the sides, but actually in terms of the extras that get thrown in free. So we're doing the skyliners are all included as well, so you haven't got to pay any extra for that. You get some incredible good sort of strong rock pegs, draft skirts, and also wheel arch covers are also included as well. And the draft skirts aren't your bog standard ones, they're PVC and they've got little ventilation parts in them as well. Obviously you've got your sealant system, so your DSS, to seal up against the caravan. Not only that, you've got all the storm straps are included, pumps included as well, and you've got super soft beams, curtains, and everything like that. There's a lot going on really for the quality you're getting with this sort of seasonal awning. The other thing about 10 catty residential that you may not know is also the fact that it's kind of mold resistant. So I'm not saying if you pack it away wet, it's not going to get mouldy. It's still a case, but it's more resilient to it, which is brilliant for essentially if you pack this thing down away soaking wet and you leave it for a bit longer than you should, it's kind of got that a little bit more extra against it. But generally this is really a nice place to kind of just sit down, and because you've got the extra depth of 3 meters, a table set and chairs means you're not necessarily straight over the front door. Gives you more internal room, helps to make it kind of more of a homely and living area. And there's a range of there's a breathable carpet you can actually match it in. The bag actually, for the size of the awning and obviously the material, isn't actually that big. It's a classic, it's a really nice wide open mouth bag, oversized of course to help you get it back in there. Pump all goes in that bag, and you can see that from our own pitching and packing video. But I think for me it's one of those things that's certainly worth seeing to believe in. You can actually see our indoor premises at Attwoolls. But let us know what you think of the video below, and of course comment and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and let us know what you think about this unique, quite spectacular awning. So that is kind of our video review of the Vango Vienna.